We got a client cited by ChatGPT, Claude, and Perplexity in under 30 days. And the crazy thing, it was actually much easier than ranking on Google. Only 35% of the sources AI cites overlap with Google's top results. That means there's a completely different game here, and almost nobody is playing it yet. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 tricks we use at Nexus Creative to get B2B companies cited by AI. No fluff, actual moves you can make this week. So there's this term floating around, AEO, Answer Engine Optimization. Some people call it GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. Same thing. The point is, when someone asks an AI question, your brand shows up as a cited source, not ranked on a page, cited as the answer. And here's why that matters. Webflow saw a 6x conversion rate from LLM traffic compared to Google search, 6 times. It makes sense. By the time someone clicks through from an AI answer, they've already been told you're the solution. They're not browsing, they're buying. And honestly, we could have picked up on this sooner. We were focused on traditional SEO that we weren't seeing this massive shift. But here's the thing, you don't need a huge domain authority to win here. An early stage company could start showing up in AI answers tomorrow. A Reddit thread, a YouTube video, a blog mention, that's enough. The barrier to entry is low. The leads are better, and most of your competitors haven't even heard of AEO yet. That's the window. So let's get into the tricks. First trick, AI search engines are designed to answer questions, not rank pages. So the keywords that matter are completely different from traditional SEO. In Google, you target something like conversational AI platform. Short, competitive, expensive. In AEO, you want the exact question someone would type into ChatGPT. Something like best AI platform in the US for hotels that can handle both phone calls and text from one system, not just a web chatbot. Or how to automate customer support without losing quality. Here's the free way to find these. Grab your core keywords and paste it into ChatGPT or Claude. Ask, what are the most common questions people ask about this topic? Now search those questions in Google. If you see an AI overview at the top, that's your target. And one more, check Google Search Console for the longer queries people are already finding you for. Those are the seeds you can expand on. Now, if you have Ahrefs, there's a faster route. Go into Keywords Explorer, enter your main keyword, click Matching Terms, filter by questions, and toggle AI overviews under SERP features. Set the word count to 4+. That gives you a filtered list instantly. And by the way, these long tail queries are even more important in AI search than they were in Google. People ask follow-up questions to the AI. They go deeper. The tail is much larger. So people are asking questions that may have never even been searched on Google before. If you answer them first, you win by default. And we actually go into that throughout this video. The more niche and specific you can get, the better off you will be. By the way, I've put together a comprehensive guide with checklists that you can get for free. The link is in the description. Second trick, this one's probably the fastest win. You can see exactly which AI queries your competitors are getting cited for and find the ones where you're not. Every one of those gaps is an opportunity. So here's how you find the gaps. Go to ChatGPT, Claude, or Perplexity, type in the questions your ideal customers would ask, and do this for 10 to 20 variations. Write down every competitor that gets mentioned, note every source that gets cited, and if you're not mentioned at all, that's your gap list. If you have Ahrefs, Brand Radar does this at scale. You can filter for AI queries where your competitor is cited and you're not. But the manual method is honestly just as good for getting started. So what to do with this list? There's 2 things. First, look at the sources that are getting cited. The blogs, the publications, the Reddit threads, those are the places you need to show up. I'll cover exactly how to do that in trick 4. Second, for each gap query, build a page on your site that answers that question better than anything out there. I'll show you the exact format next. This third trick is how you format your content. See, most people write a blog post and hope the AI picks it up. But AI models are picky about what they cite. They want content that's structured in a very specific way. Think of it like handing the AI the citation on a plate. Here's the formula. Take the people also ask questions from Google for your target query and use those as your H2 headers, word for word. Don't paraphrase them. Use the exact wording people are searching. Then, in the first 2 or 3 sentences under each header, give a direct, quotable answer under 60 words. That's what gets pulled into feature snippets. Then, below that, go deep. Data, examples, original insights. That depth is what gets you cited in AI overviews. 2 more things that make a real difference. First, define your terms inline. Don't link to a glossary on another page of the website. Actually explain what something means right when you mention it. AI models pick up definitions way better when they're baked into the paragraph. Second, include a custom diagram or visual, not a stock photo. AI models are starting to pull from visual content. A clear diagram that you made explaining a concept is way more likely to be featured. Google's Nano Banana works great for stuff like this. One well-structured piece of content can get you into the AI overview, the featured snippet, and people also ask, all at once. So you're not creating more content, you're making each piece of content work harder. Number 4, this is the one most AEO guides completely miss. Most people think that AEO means optimizing your website. That's only half the game. When someone asks an AI search engine a question, it isn't just pulling from your domain, it's pulling from everywhere. Reddit, YouTube, industry publications, review sites, forums, and more. And the more places your brand gets mentioned, the more likely the AI is to cite you. See, the game works differently here. In traditional SEO, there's one number 1 spot. In AEO, multiple sources get cited in every answer. So it's not about beating everyone else. It's about being one of the sources the AI trusts by consistently showing up. So, what do you actually do? A few things. First, have real people from your team engage on Reddit, not marketing speak, real employees giving honest, useful answers. Be transparent about who you are. Webflow does this really well. Their team members comment on relevant threads, and those threads become citations. Second, make YouTube videos answering specific queries your clients might ask. There's so many opportunities on niche topics where there's no videos answering these questions, like how to automate customer onboarding for property management. If you make that video, you might be the only source that AI can cite. And third, get mentioned in the publications that are already feeding AI answers. Run those queries from Trick 2 through LLMs. Look at where the citations point. Those are the publications you need to build relationships with. Guest posts, expert quotes, original data they can reference. 5th trick, and this one's my favorite because almost nobody's talking about it. Your help center is an AEO goldmine. When people ask AI follow-up questions, does this tool integrate with Salesforce, or can I use this for healthcare compliance? The AI needs a source for those answers, and a well-structured help center is perfect. But here's the catch, most help centers only cover the obvious stuff. What about the really specific, niche questions your sales team hears on calls every day? You should think about all the questions your support and sales team get asked regularly. Turn those into help center articles, because in AI search, if nobody else has answered that specific question, you win by default. You become the only citation. 2 technical things that I want you to keep in mind. First is, if your help center is on a subdomain like help.yourdomain.com, move it to a subdirectory. Subdirectories do better for both SEO and AEO. Every time. Second, make sure your help center articles link to each other. Internal cross-linking helps AI crawlers understand the relationship between your content. Before I wrap up, I want to show you what this looks like in practice. One of our clients, Conduit, a conversational AI platform, had solid product content but was invisible to AI search. We ran the full playbook. Found the long-tail questions in their space, restructured their content using the H2 and snippet formula, got their team active on Reddit and industry forums, and expanded their help center to cover the niche questions that their sales team kept hearing. Within 30 days, Conduit was showing up in AI overviews for 64 of their target queries. Their LLM referral traffic went from basically 0 to 50% of their traffic. And the best part, most of the wins came from working with content they already had. They didn't need to create dozens of new pages. So that's the playbook. AEO is the biggest gap in B2B marketing right now because most companies are still playing the old game. You've got a narrow window before everyone else catches up. Get the free comprehensive guide in the description below. And if you want Nexus Creative to handle this for you, keyword research, content citations, outreach, book a call below. We've helped B2B companies from invisible to cited in weeks. We'll see if we can do the same for you. See you next week.